When everyone started leaving, I started writing. At first it was exciting. Guys, I got my visa. Then there were airport selfies, the goodbye parties, the promise of keep in touch that slowly faded into silence. You smile through it. You say you're happy for them, and you are. But somewhere deep down, a quiet voice asks, why not me? We used to talk about job applications and local interviews. Now it's about contracts in Dubai, hospital work in Germany, or ESL teaching in Japan. You're still in the same room, same hometown, same chair, and you begin to feel left behind. Not because you're not proud, you are, but because it's hard to clap for everyone when your own hands are tired from carrying your doubts. It's the unspoken grief of being the one who stayed. You scroll through posts of them abroad, wearing uniforms, holding luggage, smiling with passports. You comment, but you feel smaller with every post. You try to focus. You try to tell yourself, my time will come. But it's hard when all the clocks around you seem to be ticking louder than yours. And what hurts more? You begin to question your worth. As if staying in the Philippines meant you weren't brave enough, smart enough, good enough. But here's the truth. You are not a failure for staying. You are not stuck. You are not less. Your timeline is just different. And that is okay. This is for the graduates who took the gap year. This is for those who took a break to recharge, to reflect, to heal. This is for those who chose to stay. I know it can be scary to watch everyone leave. When you're in college, it's easy to compare yourself to your friends. Everyone is going somewhere. Everyone is doing something. And if you're not moving, if you're not going abroad, you start to think that there's something wrong with you. There's this feeling of falling behind, of being left behind. But here's the truth. Your worth is not tied to your location. Your value isn't defined by borders. Just because they left the country doesn't mean they're further ahead than you are. Just because you stayed in the Philippines doesn't mean you're not worthy. This is a lesson I had to learn the hard way. After I graduated, I felt the pressure to get a passport, to go somewhere, to do something. Anything. My friends were working in New Zealand and Australia and Canada, and when I was still in the Philippines, it felt like I was wasting time. I remember thinking, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not strong enough to stay. And so I tried to leave. I applied for jobs. I attended interviews. Even got offered a position in Dubai. But after I accepted, I backed out. I chose to stay. And the longer I did, the more I questioned my decision. I felt the eyes of others. I heard their comments. I saw their surprised faces when I said I wasn't leaving. But the more I tried to convince myself to go, the more I realized that staying was the right choice. It's been almost 3 years since then, and I would untrade my decision to stay for anything in the world. Sure, I miss my friends who left. Sometimes I miss the snow. But more than anything, I'm grateful to be home. To be in a place where I can speak my language, where I can walk alone at night, where I can eat a tuna pie without having to explain what that is. I know that traveling and living abroad is a privilege. If given the chance, I would travel again in a heartbeat. But I also know that our journeys are different. If you're watching this and you're still here, if you're still in the same place you were last year, then please know that you are not stuck. You are not less. Your timeline is just different. And that is more than okay.